fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star.
We were expecting some new developments this weekend, but some of them have failed quality control. Make sure you indicate what you'd like redeveloped via the workstation.
Hey guys, my name's CJ's Gaming, and today I'm back with part 18 on my F1 2018 career mode. And unfortunately, that is not good news. We haven't got the major upgrade on the car. We did actually get a, I said in Russia that we wasn't gonna, Japan we wasn't gonna get another upgrade, but we do actually get a upgrade for the aerodynamics going onto the car. So that actually went onto the car for this Grand Prix. Unfortunately, the chassis upgrade didn't. So we're gonna have to spend some more resource points to try and fix that and make it onto the car for Mexico. And that should be the final upgrade of the season for us car. Going into season 2, we're going to be saving our resource points. But at the start of the season, when I had that disappointing run, I actually got some new parts for our car. So yeah, that is now coming to play now. While other teams are getting penalties, we're not. But let's go to practice for the USA Grand Prix.
The lights are about to turn green here in Austin, so we should start to see the cars take to the track. Welcome to today's practice session at the United States Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson is here as usual to help take us through the action. And Ants, I've seen some questions on social media and other places about this current crop of F1 cars and why they're so much faster now, despite being significantly heavier than the previous generations of machines. Take us through that one.
I'd be happy to, Crofty. And simply put, it's a matter of grip. Now, that comes from two sources. You have what we call mechanical grip, which comes from the surface of the tyres sticking to the road. And these tyres are significantly wider now when compared to previous years, so they have the potential for more mechanical grip. Then you have the downforce, of course, which pushes the car into the road as the air moves over it, thus generating grip. And these cars have about 20% more downforce, which is more than enough to overcome the added weight.
So here we are in practice, getting the usual resource points, getting ready to get purples, everything. And as you can tell, there's been a new patch for the game, and our car looks straight fire, bro. I don't know why I did that, it's really queer. I think it looks a lot better than it did. I quite like the black and pink. I don't need steering wheel, and at the time of recording this, I cannot tell you how hyped I was for the new update. A bit too much, which is a bit sad, not gonna lie to you. But yeah, I was very pumped. But we do actually come first in by 1.2 seconds in free practice 1. But we was a set faster than Daniel Ricciardo, so that's probably why. I think it's going to be the old soft, super soft tyres, sort of tyres available for this weekend. So yeah, we got 380 resource points for that. We're up to 500, and we've now got 4 teams who love us. Like full bar, Haas is almost a full bar, and then Renault is a little bit further behind in the top 3 teams, so a little bit even further behind them. Which I don't know if I'll be going to one of them. I'm not going to go for one of them season 2. If I ever do a 3rd season, you never know what's going to happen. But I can tell you now, we're going to be staying with Force India for season 2. If I ever get to record the bloody season. If you didn't already know, my stepdad's a little prick. I've already said that like 10 times, but I don't care. If he's watching this video, yeah, go suck a dick. But anyway, now I've got that off my chest. I don't know why I was saying that. We're now looking for the tree, and I've actually just noticed this. The chassis tree, I thought that was all the chassis upgrades available for the car, but it turns out there's even more if I get some more minor upgrades going onto the car for the chassis up through that little tree. So I wonder how big this chassis upgrade, like the chassis tree, is for the Force India. That's what I wanted to find out. Maybe I won't be able to find out in season 2. By this time season 1's finished, because I'm only going to go those ultimate upgrades on the car. But hopefully season 2 will unveil all. But anyway, let's go into qualifying for the American Grand Prix.
We're expecting qualifying to start any minute here in Austin, Texas, where drivers will be hoping to top the timesheets today and be ready for tomorrow's US Grand Prix. Many of the drivers have commented on the challenge posed by the high-speed direction changes around this circuit, but you still need to be quick in a straight line. Is that a fair layman's appraisal?
So here we are in Q1. I'm going to set up a lap time and we're going to go purple with a 1:33.5. I'm happy with that. I'm weaving around the track, and it is going to be second place though. We do get out qualified by 3 attempts by Lewis Hamilton, but it's only Q1, so it's not very important. Q2 is where the stuff happens. The strategy will be decided in Q2. But speaking of which, we're going to go on to our start F line lap. We're going to go on super soft tyres, the middle set tyre of tyres. Hopefully try and make it into a one-stop strategy. But yeah, hopefully that is possible. But it's actually quite sunny. I quite like driving. I don't like driving the Australian Grand Prix in qualifying times, but the USA Grand Prix, I actually quite like it. But unfortunately, we're going to go very deep there. Going very, very deep in that turn. We're actually second faster than Valtteri Bottas was, but Daniel Ricciardo is faster. Part of the lie, even with all those mistakes, we set at 1:33.4, which is faster than that time we set in Q1, and on the slower. But we're still second. Lewis Hamilton comes first. Perez actually come 5th, so that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. But in Q3, it looks very miserable. So there's no good tyre, there's going to be no heat in the tyres. But anyway, we set 1 lap time. It was a 1:33.4. So we're going to go one more time, try and set a faster lap time. We get a bad exit of the final corner. We're already making up time in turn 1. On the exit at least. Mid-corner we'd make no time up. We actually lose time. But on the exit we're making up time. So that's always good. Through the S section, my favourite section of the track. And we're going very deep. So we've actually lost quite a lot of time there. We're actually purple, apparently. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. We've cut that corner. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. And I don't know. If I get pole now, I'm actually going to... That is just disappointing. I'm very ashamed of that. Don't really know what that line was. I'm so sorry. But that does mean we're actually quite a couple of attempts up on our flying lap. The sun's setting behind... the sun's behind some clouds. We're the only one left on the track. But we're in a Mercedes sandwich. I'm not sure who's fast. It's probably Daniel Ricciardo. Because he seems to be pretty good around this track on this game. So, hopefully we can jump both of them. We're purple in the second sector as well. Lewis Hamilton actually, speaking of which, actually goes faster. It was Daniel Ricciardo first, but he's now in second. And Valtteri Bottas has actually jumped us, and he's gone into 3rd place. So we're on a lap time. We've got 2 more corners to go. We're currently 4th. Perez is 5th as it is. Round the last corner, Brendan Lee in it. Going very wide. In real life, that would have been a disqualification lap to miss. But round the last corner, up to the line, DRS. It's going to be pole position for the Force India of myself. Even with that cheeky corner cut, I'm still happy with that. I don't know what I shouldn't be, but I am. I'm 1 second faster. We only gave 3 tenths from that corner cut, so it's not all from that corner cut. We gave 7 tenths on the AI through that lap, so I'm actually still happy with that. 7 tenths is pretty big, if you know F1. Perez is in 5th. The rest of the top 5 is just how we imagine. Kimi Räikkönen is 6th. Verstappen actually comes 7th. Vettel was 8th. Hulkenberg 9th, and Grosjean 10th. So the 2 Force Indias are actually out-qualified 1 Red Bull and 2 Ferraris. That is very good. And we also picked Fernando Alonso as our rival, but still, out-qualifying them 2 cars. Them 3 cars, technically. That's actually pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that. This Force India's come a long way since Australia, even though we come 4th in Australia. And 3rd in Bahrain. But we won't speak of that. China wasn't as good. And then we started going very, very badly. But things are now looking on the up. And they already were since, I would say, Austria, really. Back in the Port Baby. But yeah, we got 700 resource points now, so that's halfway towards an ultra upgrade, which is very, very good. Very good indeed, I'm pretty sure anyway. We're actually now looking at a minor upgrade towards that major upgrade onto the car. It's going to be the battery life, or tyre wear actually. So that could be even better for tracks like Spain, tracks like Monaco, whereas tyre wear's quite high. I'd say Monaco's quite a high tyre wear anyway. It is a street circuit, but still. And for some reason I'm looking at that because they got a discount at the moment for us. Because they like us. But anyway, let's go into the USA Grand Prix. And try and convert this podium into a win, maybe.
fantastic enthusiasm we have for Formula One here in the United States of America. And it's an enthusiasm born from generations of memorable Grand Prix racing. Bruce McLaren took his maiden victory at Sebring way back in 1959, and John Watson's 1983 victory at Long Beach, well, that still holds the record for the lowest ever starting position for a race winner. We have 10 turns to the left and 10 to the right here at the fantastic Circuit of the Americas. Overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and 12 at this anti-clockwise 3.6 mile track. And we should see average lap speeds of around 126 miles per hour. Anthony Davidson joins me again for the race today. We have a really close scrap at the top of the championship at the moment, and they're right in the thick of it. But any mistake now could be disastrous. They must be starting to feel the pressure at this point, and surely there's a real shot at the title on the cards here, but one error at the wrong time, well, that could throw it all away.
True enough, but that pressure goes both ways. A failure or a mistake at this point could spell the end of their championship hopes, but they know their rivals are in exactly the same situation. Let's
Sorry about that again, but some hoe sent me a Snapchat.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Joker lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Perez, Nico Hülkenberg, and Grosjean. Raikkonen. They've taken a grid penalty. Ricciardo, Alonso, and Marcus Ericsson. Gasly, Verstappen, Kevin Magnussen, and Hartley, Vettel, Sirotkin, Lance Stroll, and Charles Leclerc. Van Dorn and Carlos Sainz starts from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So here we are on the grid ahead of the USA Grand Prix. We've got a British front row, and Perez has actually been promoted to fourth. So it's a very good start in positions for the two Force Indias. One pole. Bloody hell, what happened there to me? One pole and 1 4th. So this team has grown massively, in my opinion. Considering we was facing getting, I can't think of the word, going into administration. We're now winning races, getting pole positions, getting in cars in the top 4th in qualify. That's just what we like. I mean, it's not in real life, this game. This game still classes us as Force India, and none of those problems actually happened. But still, do I care? No. I care about getting the best result for my team and for myself, and getting this car as far up the grid as possible. But speaking of which, here we are on the grid. We've got 3, 4, 5 lights. Lights down, away we go for the USA Grand Prix. We've had an awful start, and the 2 Mercedes have already jumped jumped me. I've got the inside line on Valtteri Bottas, but Hamilton's managed to just park it on the apex and stop me from getting any more positions, getting my position back. Sorry about that. But here we are, overtake mode, slipstream, Rich Schmick. It's only lap 1, but we're going to absolutely lunge it up the inside of the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton. We're going to go side by side. We're going to have the inside line for the next right-hander. And it's a double right-hander, actually, but it's a double apex corner, so it only counts as one, I'm pretty sure. But we're going to go very deep into this left-hander, but we've managed to get P1 back. But in the same, well, exactly a lap later, on the exit, we've lost the back end, and that's given Hamilton the ultimate run on us. Round the outside he goes. Brave mister there, but he's not brave enough, and he lifts off. But here we go again, lap 5. He's on Hypersoft tyres, to be honest with you, so I should probably let him go. Ultrasoft tyres, I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah, the Ultrasoft tyres, they're purple ones, they're set slower. What am I on about? Lower. But lap 6. Here we go again. Me and Hamilton are actually really pulling away from the rest of the grid. It's a two-way fight for the lead as it stands. Into the right-hander, left-hander at the end of sector 2. We've managed to get the P1 back from this Hamilton. He only had it for a short time. But lap 11, Hamilton's already pit, and it looks like it's our turn to pit. And we're going to go on to the soft tyres, the slowest set, but it means we're only going to have to do a 1-stop strategy while Hamilton has to do a 2. But he has got the pace over us. Alonso and Magnussen are actually P1, 2 and 3. but they're going to be P1 and 2 at the moment, as it stands. As I'm in the pit, where's Hamilton? Bottas is now coming around the last corner, up to the straight. Are we going to get out in front of Bottas? No, we're not. Ericsson's now... Where's Hamilton, actually? Hamilton's jumped us. No, he hasn't. Has he? Yeah, Hamilton's actually managed to get past Ericsson. There's fighting down the long straight, the start-finish straight. And he's actually managed to get past Ericsson and jump us. And he's gaining a lot of time on us. So, I don't know. His new tyres are working wonders. We actually come out side by side with Gasly, but managed to get the position P7 from him. But now Ericsson's going very slowly. And we're just going to go up round the outside into the final corner. We're going to have DRS as well, so we're going to get an easy move done. Daniel Ricciardo sets purple lap time. But we're in P6 as it is, but Kevin Magnussen's also in the pits. So that's moved us into P5, and that's 10 points as it stands. But now we're at 14. Danny Rick is our next victim. He's in the Renault engine. We're in the Mercedes. We've got DRS. We've got Rich Mix. We've got Overtake, ERS, and Slipstream. Here we come. Clear the way, up the inside. Danny Rick himself. He's actually turned into us there, so that's a bit unfortunate. A little bit of contact between the two of us. But we've done a Danny Rick on the man himself. We've licked the stamp and sent it on the Australian. But yeah, he turns in, not expected us to be there by the looks of it. But we managed to get P3 actually, because someone else pit, I guess then. Oh no, it's Ericsson I got past. I don't know, I think so. And now at 15, we have an absolute tank slapper out of that corner once again. But now we're just pushing Danny Rick around the long right-hander. We're going to get the inside line for the left-hander. We've just barged our way through. But now it's that Bottas coming into the pit. The leader is in for his final pit stop. He's got 13 laps to take the tyres he's going on to the end. So that means Lewis Hamilton is now going to be leading the way. But we're actually catching Hamilton. But also Danny Rick now catching us. He's in the slipstream. Probably Rich Mix. DRS as well. He's up the inside. But we're going to do the under and over, my beloved under and over. It didn't really work out for us, so we're going to do the inside line for the right-hander of the next corner. I love doing the under and over around this track, especially if you watch my league race for 2017. The amount of times I did it on that track is just, like, amazing. That's what you want. So, but yeah, as it stands, we're now on lap 24, still fighting Danny Rick. But unfortunately, lap 28, Lewis Hamilton's going to win the USA Grand Prix. We're not going to be able to catch him, but we're actually going to get our second place of the season, of the career mode. Nearly lost it to Danny Rick after our celebration. That is just what you like. That is what you like.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race.
But there's the podium. 2 Brits on the podium and an Aussie. The British colony. Doing bit. As they do. You can't be mad at that. I don't know why I'm speaking of, like, chatting. But the champagne's flowing, champagne's spraying, and we've got another podium to our name. I think that's our 5th podium. We've got 2 wins, 3, that's our 6th podium actually. 3 third places, 2 wins, and 1 second place. So that is very, very good. In the standings though, we're now actually catching... Oh, we've actually jumped Kimi Raikkonen after the Grand Prix in Japan. And now Max Verstappen's our next target, but we're 47 points behind. So it's going to be a big ask, but there is still 3 races left. And I'm feeling strong for them 3 races. Mexico is going to be a very good race for us. I mean, high up, needing more downforce. But I still think it's going to be a very good upgrade for us. Race for us at least. We've got the upgrades done. Chassis upgrades for the final sector is also going to help us. So we're just looking very good going towards the last 3 races. Force India is miles ahead of Renault for 5th place in the constructors. So we're going to be, I'm pretty sure we're going to win the inter-team battles. The best of the rest, I guess. But now we've got Claire, and she wants to know. If I think people underestimated us. But I'm just going to say it's a chassis. The chassis helped us, and that's also going to help us get more discount on the upgrades that we're trying to plan for the next couple of races, if I can get enough resource points. So all of this is working towards that finale in Abu Dhabi in 3 races time. But yeah, that is going to be a second place for us, our first second place. We've actually never got another team goal, so that's 600 more points for our team. And we're on 1,355 points. So that could be enough to get another ultimate upgrade for our car. Not sure if it is, but we've got another couple of teams like us. But that's going to be the end of this video. I'm CDH Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.